Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 22 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Right back up the box. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Digging in to try it again, Damian Radford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Ready for another chance?
Now batting,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flag.
Striding in once again, number 10. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. To third. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0.
Go now, 1 time.
Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1 to get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Ready once again, Damian Radford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Radford.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in once again, Clint Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners off for second. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result?
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
You're down here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Kyle Crockett gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Joseph Colon earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Merritt, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
So striding in, Steve Cook. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Cook. Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me. Well, that's a true indicator. And he wanted to spin the win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Well, he started off with a couple pitches soft, and then he came back with a hard fastball right there. He was clearly sitting fastball the whole AB. Couldn't trick him with the heater.
Digging in now, Manny Castro.
Batting third, first baseman, Manny Castro.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Standing in, Matthew Cox. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Matthew Cox.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
So stepping in, Joey Butler. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One pitch. Make it yours.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Cook rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, after losing game 1 of this series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Digging in,
Now
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball left side. Diaz takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Steve Cook. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cook.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Clippers lead it 2-1. At the plate, Steve Cook, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. 1 there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Manny Castro.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Manny Castro. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Allen looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Moore. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Moore.
Hey, 2 down here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Lewis Head earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
4 runs.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 17 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Stay hot now, kids. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Striding in, Manny Castro. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Working for the punch out and the off. Sharp ground ball to third. Sliding stop. It's in time. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rodriguez is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Columbus is out in front. In now, Steve Cook. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Let's go.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, let's go.
Coming to the plate now
batting,
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Hey, stay back.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Hey, have
Stepping
a rip
in,
up there,
Manny Castro. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Manny Castro.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Number 10 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Stephen Drew.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Steve Cook.
Batting,
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Allen. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jeff Johnson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Joseph Colon wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brady Aiken, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Comes set, and the 0-1. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Manny Castro. There he goes. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Matthew Cox.
Let her rip, let her rip. See a good one right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Allen moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. In to score the runner from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So digging in now, Joey Butler. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in,
leading off with the Chiefs,
Cook. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Good one.
And that misses. 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Geyer is over near the stands as he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Geyer on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. At the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, get a good one. Hey, see it. Let's try
First
it.
offering on its way.
Yeah.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-3 is today's final. A.J. Cole earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Brady Aiken only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First.